What's up guys, I'm Joel Dodge, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tip, so I'm going to be showing you how to use audio units inside of GarageBand iOS, so let's get into it. So guys, we're going to start out with instrument audio units, and then we're going to go into effects audio units. So the first thing you're going to see when you open up GarageBand, typically unless you already have a project open, is this page. And this is where you pick what kind of track you're going to be recording. So this is the one you're want to come to for audio units, and you can see down here at the bottom you have two options. Your first option is audio unit extensions. What that's going to do is going to open up your audio unit in a way like basically the audio units that you control MIDI with, right? So piano sounds, synthesizer sounds, that's where you're going to go to open those. Inner app audio, what that does is that sends audio from the other app into GarageBand so you can record. So this is great for stuff like bias effects, like guitar simulations and stuff like that. Or even if you just want to record audio of a synthesizer or a piano sound, into GarageBand. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go open up audio units. We're going to pick Retro Piano. Really like this app. If you haven't gotten it, you totally should. It's free from AudioKit. Anyway, so it's going to bring you to a page like this with whatever instrument that you picked. And to go for this step, you actually need to record something. So we're going to record a little bit here. All right, so that'll do it. We'll go into this next part. So I'm going to show you how to put an effect on this, right? So what you do is you come in here and you're going to click on this little icon up here. And you're going to go to plugins and EQ, and where it's not really obvious how to add effects from other audio units other than stuff that's in GarageBand. But what you want to do is you want to click edit, and you're going to come down here to the parts where it says none. If there's stuff inside of here, you'll see a little red minus sign right here. Same thing, you're just going to click on that and it's going to pull up this window. With this window, you can click this right here, audio unit extensions, and it's going to open up all your effects audio units. And just for the sake of showing, we'll open up AUv3. This is one of my favorite reverbs on iOS. And then, so we'll play that back. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll like watching videos from this playlist on how to make music on iPads. And if you really liked the video, maybe you should subscribe. But as always, die empty. I'll catch you in the next one.